Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Dort for 3. The rebound by Mann. To the middle. Here's Bridges.
Miles Bridges.
Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
Green with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Williams on the wing. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Green. Hangs. Deflected. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Bridges. And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score, Doris.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Here's Williams. The Thunder making their last shot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Williams with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Dort with a steal.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend. And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
The 3 from Ball. Connects from downtown.
3 points.
Ball's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Substitution on the court.
Charlotte leading by 7. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. When I asked him about Jusuf Nurkic, he noted how physical he was. And he said to me, we need to focus on boxing him out and not letting him get offensive rebounds. Our guys need to play with toughness tonight. Seems like there will be plenty of action on the glass tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. So it's the Hornets now. After the basket by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. The reverse. To the left wing. The shot by Diabate, no good. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. It's a 5-point game.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Williams on the wing. It's deflected.
Oh, Josh Okogie putting all that athleticism to good use there on the defensive end.
Substitution on the court.
Charlotte leading by 5. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Caruso. Down low. From 9 feet out. Williams misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 7.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Caruso misses. Here's Williams. Pass the ball. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 9 points in the game.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Hornets. They're up 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Bridges, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The kick out to Wiggins. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Bridges. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul.
Pass to Williams. Here's Diabate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Green. Here's Williams. Smith with it. And he stays with it. Pass to Green. They shoot again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, Williams.
Thunder trail by 9. Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet. And a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
Here's Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Where we know non-shooting big men clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Now here's Holmgren. Right side, Williams. In transition. Smith right side. And stolen by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Here's Mann. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit it. In a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as
I
the
play
Hornets.
mad basketball. No. That's what it is. I play mad basketball in real life.
They built a team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Used to. So I'm a ball.
So both teams making some changes here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now here's Williams. Pass to Wallace. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Caruso with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Charlotte ball.
Here's Nurkic. No points yet. Pass the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 11. Williams up top. Nice D from Bridges. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Caruso.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Hornets leading by 9.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Nurkic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And Williams has got the ball here for the Hornets. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Thunder trail by 9. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
They get the rebound. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Charlotte down.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Green with the ball. Hartenstein covering. The 3-ball. Kept alive. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Hornets lead by 11. Williams on the wing. To the inside. Hartenstein. Uses the glass on the layup. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Rejected by Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Hornets leading by 9. Ball with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Here's Bridges. Can't hit the reverse layup. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Wiggins. Driving to the basket.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Now here's Holmgren. Inside. Here's Joe. Again, Oklahoma City.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Ball with it. And Nurkic throws it down.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick and roll basketball.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Joe on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Holmgren. The shot misses. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. Williams misses. Thunder trail by 7. Here's Joe. Banked it in off the glass. Joe's got his second basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Charlotte ball.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Charlotte leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Okogie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yes, Smith has some bunnies on him. Gets off the floor fast to slam it down.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes. He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Curry. Joe grabs the miss. Diabate. And the shot goes in. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
The kick out to Wiggins. Out of bounds at the Oklahoma City's ball.
Substitution on the court.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Ooh, Williams with the block. Outside, Green. Left side, Williams. Here's Mann. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Thunder trail by 9. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace with it. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Now here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Now Bridges. It's tipped. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Knocked loose. Thunder trail by 7. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Williams off the drive. Rebounded by Green.
Great contest by the defender. But that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So both teams changing it up here. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Charlotte.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. With 1 on the clock. Okay, hello. SGA with the hammer.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
To the paint. Man. Up and in on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 6.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're in front by 7. Minute 32 left in the fourth.
Here come your Thunder Girls.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridget.
From distance, LaMelo Ball.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Mark Williams. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits. Okay, I love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
And he does get the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Hornets ball.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Ball with a three. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Beyond the arc. That shot missing. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte.
Thunder foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
The first free throw is good.
Trey Man.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Charlotte foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Team, Seth Curry.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wiggins. Count that one.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and
This one, you gonna love. Slide in there, yeah. Spot. Don't forget about this. Take. Same though, and this, you know, is so funny. Shit was from like months ago. I'm gonna be tight. Chill, yeah, hold on. Where's the tree at? Bro, what up? Oh. Full of fakes, nigga. Dude, don't got it? That's with anything. Scenarios, anyway. Just done. Gotta do much. Selling shit out the plastic bag. It comes in. Other niggas. What they do? Oh, yo, we need crazy bag. Don't even smoke. Why are you even in the game, nigga? Nigga, you can't even put your 2 cents in on a conversation, bro. Just sad. Can't talk about no daps. You can't talk about taste, flavors. Like, yeah, you know this is cookie mints, chocolate bar. Like, you know that, nigga. How do you know that? You don't even smoke. I can't even say you ain't tasted. Don't even smoke. You don't even smoke. Yeah, talk about some random shit right now, man. I need shorty here. Nothing. These are my hours when I talk about nothing. If I'm on the game, I'm talking about nothing. Tight too. safest papers that you should be using. Smoking, even wiping ass. Safer than they papers be when you wet them. Man, not their papers, but the tips when you make your own. Man, they get too wet and then it's all like soggy. It's just too much paper. They got too much paper on it. Like, yeah, too much paper. Crazy. Crazy. Like, what? No diddy. I remember I used to use these too. Bugging if you think I'm not starting. Two Westbrook, Jamal. So we going with if the next fan. What's the 6?
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines.
There, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Goes back up. Brunson, no good. New Orleans with the ball. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Here's Hart. Good work defensively by Jones.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Jones. Williamson in the post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game. Sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
That free throw good from Williamson. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Messi. Outside for Murray. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Plays it up off the glass.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Messi. Takes it off the glass. Messi's got his second basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Brunson adds a two-pointer. He makes that one drop. Only a second, 5 tries.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
In the first 2 minutes.
Murray left side. Shot clock at 6. Williamson right side. Here's Messi. And the dunk by Williamson.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
Brunson with it. Jones covering. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
124 left in the first quarter. Here's Achua. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Back to Murray. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Pass to Hart. And Jones over to help. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for New York, Josh Hart. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Back to Williamson. Williamson double team. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Here's Payne.
Ain't so
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here's McBride. No good on the quick 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. And so it's New York with it. 3-point lead. Pass to Achua. Now here's Bridges.
What the
Cranes the three-pointer.
Bridges.
Bridges got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And there's the call on Miles McBride.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Next substitution.
Now here's Murray.
Jalen Brunson.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Messi. Defended by Towns. 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot out.
Fuck it, nigga.
Knicks ball.
Fuck it.
Substitution. Josh Hart.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York.
God.
Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Assist goes to
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Murray with it. Hard covering. And it's Murray with the chain.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense.
Yo, I'm putting the ball up.
He
Oh,
just
nah,
kept
my
his
nigga.
focus.
This shit is sad. This shit is sad.
And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
Now here's Williamson. For the finish. Here's Anunoby. Finished off the break. Anunoby's got his first basket.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Back to Murray. Here's Messi. And he dunks it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Hit ball.
New York leading by 8 to the right side. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And here is Murray. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Messi. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run to the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining.
The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Murray surveying the D. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 14. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Mitchell Robinson. Precious Achua.
And so it's New York with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
New York.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
Second team foul.
Now a timeout called by
just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Say less. Not when it comes to this mic.
called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. And stolen by Payne. Here's Achua. Roush contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The line for the Knicks.
New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
That one misses for Achua. Pelicans trail by 18. Inside. Williamson looking it over.
Side out, side out, side out.
5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Knicks ball. Substitution for your
timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
I can't hear you.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Payne gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Payne's got 7 points in the game.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Fires from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Now Alvarado. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 20.
Your Pelicans 14. The Knicks 35.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? It looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Back to Williamson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Knicks ball.
And so here is New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Jalen Brunson.
Count that one.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And he's good on the three ball. Brunson's got 21.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
New York.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Now the Knicks with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. As you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Hart, and he converts the layup.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 6. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
New York ball.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson, good.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And Brunson comes to help. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
New York ball.
New York with the ball. Right now on a 14-0 run. Brunson with a clean look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Brunson comes to help.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Alvarado with it. Hasn't made one yet. And Brunson comes to help.
Violation.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
I'm looking for the loudest section. If you get loud, you get t-shirts. So let's go!
To the wing right side. From deep, Brunson buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 31 points. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Misses the layup. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now here's Williamson. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff. Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And Robinson comes to help. Alvarado bounce pass. Left side, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
New York ball.
So it's New York now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Yes, that goes in. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
New York ball.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most.
The Knicks, 58.
Out of hand. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Knicks on offense. Here's Payne. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Alvarado.
8-second violation.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Smooth sailing for New York. Payne to the left wing. Another shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
8-second violation.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Personal foul.
So it's the Knicks now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Knicks.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy
8 seconds.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Brunson, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Towns comes with a double team. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Shot from the inbound. And it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got 33.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
New York ball.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
New Orleans moving it around. Back to Jones. Williamson up top. Towns with the steal. Brunson outside. That three off the mark. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Checking in for the Knicks, Cameron Payne.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's intercepted. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
New York.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And he makes that one.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Ball.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
8 seconds.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball.
That's it.
They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
Knicks ball.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And another turnover here by New Orleans.
New York ball.
New York with the ball. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 43 points.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
New Orleans ball.
Doubled by Hart. .29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot.
That'll be a backcourt.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that. But this team needs to just fight.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trailed 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Once again for your Pelicans.
Hart, wide open. He fires. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Pelicans ball.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Alvarado. Williamson outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. We're Stan Van.
Oh my God, chat. What bro got going on? I don't give a fuck. Back my way. Say, I thought I was about to hop on. the charge, y'all. My fault, man. My fault. Definitely had to double control charge. We'll be live in like 20 minutes again. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned.